HS2. We've been deceived. We've been lied to about it, and it's costing UK taxpayer billions and billions and billions of pounds. We are being deceived. Look what the latest thing they did about this bat shed. What was it costing? 100 million. I am absolutely flabbergasted by the incompetence of these companies are allowed to get away with daylight robbery. Why are we, excuse my style, why is it us UK citizens, us British people, why are we getting the rough end of the stick from our government? Why are we being deceived so much? You know, what makes it like this? I don't know. But I do have a little bit of an idea what could cause like this. The idea was sold to us that it was going to be a high-speed rail connection for businesses to get from one part of the country to another. But we was deceived there, wasn't we? It was a high-speed train network to get freight and passengers from one destination to another. But we were sold on a pretense of it was something else. It was to aid businesses. And now the cost has escalated. But what gets me is you get to a point and you got to say enough is enough. Our government will do what they want to do, but all the time they keep doing this, instead of consulting the British public, should we do this? Instead of being answerable to the British public, they don't. They answer to the civil servants that are pulling their strings, that make decisions behind the scene, and the government is the forefront of them. Yes, they will make policies, but they go into a meeting and these civil servants tell them what they want them to do. And then the British government tell the British people, this is what we're going to do, these are the policies we're going to make. So it's a bullshit story. Because it's not what the government want to do, not what these politicians and Prime Minister want to do. It's what the civil servants behind the scene that tells them what we're going to have done. So, what does it make you feel like when we have been deceived for so many years that they make these policies and they just lie through their back teeth of the corruption, inside dealing, incompetence, and it's all about business. Never about the British people, as long as people are making huge money returns. We're just like expendable. We're just an asset. We're just a number. That's all they care about. How much money they can make. We need someone to do that. Right, what is the cost? Even the NHS, every person has a monetary value. I'm a driver by trade. I have a monetary value to my life. And it's the NHS using artificial intelligence to diagnose cancers. And they can't even get that right. Why do they have to use artificial intelligence where a human being can make a rational, logical and better decision than any AI, because AI is an algorithm basically on steroids that gets fed information, self-learns, and doesn't always make the right decision. Nor does humans. But at least we have emotions behind when we make a decision. So you cannot trust AI. Now, thank God we haven't got an AI government, or have we? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Are these really humans that are in government, or they're artificial intelligence in a body? Because it's bloody madness what these governments are doing. So going back to HS2, I know I'll go off on a whim, but going back to HS2, this bat shed cost £100 million. It is absolutely ludicrous to think the money that is being said that is being spent. 100 million. 100 million. I think there's some deception here. I think we are being lied to on the grand scale, because I think something else is going on behind the scenes. 100 million for a bat shed cannot be right. Why are we being told this? Why are we being deceived? What is the latest estimate of what HS2 is costing the British taxpayer? Why have we been sold a pack of lies? Who's profiting from this? What government department is allowing this to continue? I don't know about you, but I feel that the British public need answers. The British public have a right to know, why are they wasting so much money on a flipping bat shed of £100 million? That's not right. That is just not right. Even £500,000 is a far too much figure for a bat shed. It's just not on. Not fair, not moral, not good logical use of money. It's willfully neglecting public funds for proper purposes and uses. On the same theory, why would they take away winter fuel allowance for the pensioners? Penalise farmers with inheritance tax. Yeah? What else did they do? Give away £500 million to foreign countries' farmers to aid other countries to benefit their farmers where they screw our British farmers up. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole shed load more. What I'm coming to is HS2. What on earth? What an insanity. What an absolute moron of a government would do this. It weren't just Labour. It was the Conservative Party. What's going on? What's the truth behind all this? Why they're deceiving us? We want answers. We deserve to know what is really being spent. This money's been spent on. It's not a value for money. It's a conspiracy to defraud the British public. Why? What is if they're saying what's costing 100 million? What's costing? Where's that money being spent? Some of these workers that are working for HS2, Network Rail, whatever company they're working for, how can they justify that expense? How can they justify to me what the costs are? Justify to me why you're spending that money. Is it good practice? Is it good value for money? Can you find a cheaper alternative? Is it what they a bat won't care whether it's made of plastic, wood, gold, platinum, diamonds. They don't care what it's made of. All they want to do is sleep somewhere and rest. But why have they spent £100 million on a back shed? Why is HS2 costing near on 100 billion? Why are we doing this to our pensioners? Why are we doing this to our farmers? Who's controlling the government? Who's doing this to our people? Why are they doing this to the people? Why are they letting all these immigrants in? It's all about business, isn't it? And making huge profits. It leaves you asking more questions than you have answers for. Do you know? What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? How does this make you feel? That they're spending up to £100 billion on this HS2 project is willfully wasting public funds for an incompetent government. How does that make you feel? So every £10 you get paying tax goes to HS2 and it's just wasted onto a private company. Look at the incompetence of the privatisation of the railways. Look at the privatisation of the gas and electricity industry. Through history, we have been shown that our government keeps being totally, utterly incompetent. We have been deceived. We have been lied to. We are being misled. There cannot be any more trust in the British government. They are totally, utterly not fit for purpose and should never be replaced with people like we've got now. So Keir Starmer is an absolute incompetent fool. Why do I say that? Because what he's done, he's deceived us, he's lied to us, he's misled us, he's betrayed our trust, he's incompetent, he's destroyed the British people's faith, honesty and trust. He and his government have destroyed our country and is destroying our country in the process. The Labour government is almost pals with Putin and China. They're a communist party, just like Russia is, just like China is, and just like North Korea. Doesn't this tell you something? That what's going on? There's a lot of information there. I feel that the Labour Party is a communist party siding up with the Chinese, siding up with the Russians, and siding up with North Korea. If there wasn't for this Ukraine war, I bet you our Prime Minister would be in Russia siding up with Putin and North Korea. What's the betting? But they want to go with China at the moment. Let me know in the comments below what you feel, what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Your choice. Have a say. Let me know what you think. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.